Now Giga, I do suggest that you go a little bit slower, okay? You need to be able to maintain the movement of the quavers in this music. So if you're going too fast and you're having to stop and hesitate, then you need to slow right down. So I'm going to play it quite a lot slower. I'm not saying you have to do it as slow as this, but it's just to highlight that the right hand is continually moving and not stopping. And so on. Okay. Now, I know you can play that first line absolutely fine. Can you do the third line the same? So no stops. The idea is that you want to play every line one speed. That's the achievement to start with when you're learning a piece of music, and then you can gradually speed it up bit by bit. The other thing was to look at some start-stopping practice places. So I think particularly from one line to the next sometimes, like the first line to the second line, there's quite a jump in the right hand here. Without a stop. The left hand also has to shift the finger on the C. So what I would do is to start at the beginning of that bar at the end of the line and just stop where you need to arrive, and make sure you've got there exactly on the next count and with the correct fingers and the correct notes, and do that a few times. Sorry, starting down there. That'd be a bit easy, wouldn't it? Do it again. Okay, until you've got it. And you may get it, you know, in one practice, but the next time you practice, you will have to do it again, because it won't just happen just like that you will just get it straight away. You'd have to do it a few times, go back to square one and do that sort of practice again until it's really stuck. The other thing I know was the rests. Make sure those rests are exactly there. So where the corresponding note is played in the other hand, that's your signal to release the note for the rest. You were struggling a little bit on the third line, I think, with this octave in the left hand. So that could be a start-stop practice. If you start the beginning of the bar, which bar is that? 11. And just stop where you are slightly hesitating. Just do it a few times, then carry on. Maybe just to the beginning of the next bar and do that a few times. Okay, and then you can go back to the beginning of the line and play into it a little bit more. Remember the rest. Okay, until you've got it. Now that's another big jump, but you have got the rest in the right hand. So you could, if you think about it, move in the rest. You see, I'm already there. I was just playing those notes and my right hand was already on the next bar. So it's a little bit of thinking ahead, planning ahead. So move, and then you're ready to go straight in. So that's slightly easier than the first line where there's no rest for the right hand to do the move, but there is here. Okay, and then watch this last line. You're a little bit muddled because the finger is next door there. It doesn't come over, it goes next door. You weren't quite ready for that. And again, it's a next door note, and you come over for the ornament. Okay, so maybe some right hand practice on that last line would be a good idea. Do the rests in the left hand. Rest. Move the left hand to the third finger. Okay, but I was very pleased that you got those those arpeggios in the left hand, because as I say, some people really struggle with those 2s and 4s, but I think keeping them close together has obviously worked for you, so that's really good.